Hello, my name's Linda Magid, and I am the owner of Pilates for Real Bodies, an online mat Pilates studio. And I'm going to talk to you today about how Pilates works. I teach traditional Pilates, and if you don't know what that is, you can watch my video on the difference between traditional and contemporary Pilates, which I've linked at the top of the screen. In traditional Pilates, the exercises that you do in the beginning of the class are directly related to exercises you do at the end. So there's a connection between all of the exercises, even if we are doing the same exercises every single time. Why I love teaching traditional Pilates is because the exercises are all linked. So what you're doing in one exercise in the beginning of class and really trying to execute it to the best of your ability, you are then using the same muscle groups and the same control to execute an exercise later that's even harder. And sometimes you're going to use several exercises that you do in the beginning of class in one really hard exercise at the end. I'm going to show you some examples of how exercises are related, the easier ones and the more advanced ones, and I'm going to talk you through it. Let's look. This exercise is called the roll up. And what you're trying to do is roll your body up slowly without throwing your upper body forward. We reach 3 times for a little stretch in the hamstrings, and then we roll back down. All of the control is in our core, trying to get every vertebrae to touch the floor as we roll back. Very simple exercise done at the beginning of classes. We do 3 to 5 times. Neck pull is the advanced version of the roll up. Here I'm showing you a modification where I'm using roll up arms to help me come up, but the second half is all neck pull. You lean back with a straight back for as far as you can, and then use that roll down again. Here is neck pull without the modification. Hands stay behind the head. It's really hard to come up without a little tug, but that's what you're trying to do. And then leaning back for as long as you can, and then roll on down. Single leg circles is a really basic Pilates exercise. We do nice big circles 5 times one way, 5 times the other. The work here is really all in the center because we're trying to keep our center from rocking side to side as we bring the leg around in the big circle. So you need to have your arms pressed down really hard. Your core is super strong. Your leg that's on the floor is pressed into the floor to help you keep that balance in your hips. So it really is more like a full body exercise as opposed to just an exercise that's working your leg. And now double leg circles, which is the advanced version of single leg circles. Clearly heavier because we have 2 legs going around as opposed to 1. And we are working to keep our back on the floor as we bring our legs down. We also want to lift that hip up all the way on its side so that you're getting lots of core oblique work here. And you're keeping the feet together. You're not letting them slide side to side. So the hips stay even. You're also getting some back work by pressing those arms down to the floor. This one is a lot harder than the single leg circles and is excellent for the core. Now we're going to get into some less obvious connections. Here's single straight leg stretch. Looks like you're just dropping the leg down toward the floor, but what you're really trying to do is to control the leg using your core and your quadriceps. So you're conscientious of not just lifting the leg towards you, but also how it's falling down again toward the floor. Similar here, double straight leg stretch. You can just drop your feet and lift them up, but really you're focusing on controlling the legs, not just letting them drop down, and also keeping your low back flat against the floor. It's hard to tell while watching open leg rocker, but all of that control I used to bring my legs toward the floor, I'm using here. When I roll forward, I'm not pulling on my legs to stop myself. I'm using my core and my quads to get myself onto that balanced position on my seat. Here's another couple exercises that might not seem connected. Seated spine stretch, you're reaching forward, but when you sit up, you're actually pushing your body up using your core muscles. You're not so much rolling your back up as much as you are pushing yourself up. So in this exercise, your core is working the entire time. And then we take that work that we did with pushing our body up using our core and we use it here in teaser. This is a modified teaser where my legs are bent, but still I'm rolling my body up forward. So that's a lot like the roll up, right? Which I showed you before. Then I am pulling my body up slowly, sitting up tall, and then rolling back down, just like that seated spine stretch that I showed you. So this is how exercises might not seem connected, and yet they truly are. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you now have a better understanding of how Pilates works. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to watch another one of my videos. You can also do my Udemy Beginners Pilates class or join my online studio. All of the links are in the description. Thank you so much and have an amazing day.